Hello and welcome to today's practice. Today's theme is restore, and we will be going through a restorative yoga practice. I encourage you to use any props that may be useful to you. If you have any blankets, pillows, or blocks for support. For a restorative practice, we will be staying in the shapes longer than usual, so you can use as many props as you like, whatever is most comfortable for you. You may exit the shape at any given time. Remember, this is your own unique practice, and I encourage you to do whatever feels best for your own body. I invite you to join me to sit cross-legged or legs out in front of you. Use whatever shape is most comfortable for you. You can sit up tall, lengthening through the spine. Let's check in with our body. Maybe you notice the mat beneath you. Your eyes can be open or closed, whatever is most comfortable for you. Here we are noticing our breath. No need to change anything with our breath, just notice. We are observing and noticing where in your body you're feeling your breath. We will stay here for a couple breaths, just noticing and being curious. If you are interested in joining me, we will begin with a seated spinal twist. Sitting upright on your mat with your legs extended in front of you. Hands can rest on your thighs. You can use your blanket for support underneath you if this is useful to you. Bending your right knee, cross your right leg over and place your foot next to your left thigh. Right foot should remain planted on the floor. Reach your right arm behind you and place fingertips on mat, gently twisting your body to the right. Raising your left arm, hook your left arm around your bent right knee. Remember to use your breath, inhaling and exhaling through your nose or through your mouth. We will stay here for 1 minute. Remember to listen to your own body, and if you want to exit the shape at any time, you can do so. Whenever you are ready, we will switch sides. Sitting upright on your mat with your legs extended in front of you, hands can rest on your thighs. Bending your left knee, cross your left leg over and place your foot next to your right thigh. Left foot should remain planted on the floor. Reach your left arm behind you and place fingertips on mat, gently twisting your body to the left. Raising your right arm, hook your right arm around your bent left knee. Remember to use your breath, inhaling and exhaling through your nose or through your mouth. We will stay here for 1 minute. Remember to listen to your own body, and if you want to exit the shape at any time, you can do so. Whenever you are ready, you can release the shape, coming back to seated on the mat. If you would like to join me, we will go into a child's pose, coming to a tabletop position with hands and knees on the mat, sinking down into your hips. With child's pose, I encourage you to do a shape that is most comfortable for you. Your knees can be as wide or narrow as you like. You can extend your arms out in front of you. You can reach your hands behind you, or you can rest your head on your hands. If you have a blanket or block, you can use it for support under your head. If this shape is not useful to you, you can take any seated pose for rest. We will stay in this shape for 2 minutes. Remember to use your breath, inhaling and exhaling through your nose or mouth. Feel free to exit this shape at any time. Whenever you are ready, you can release this shape and come back to seated on your mat. You're welcome to bring your hands to the top of your lap. If you are interested, join me for a cat-cow. Press firmly into your hands on your lap and lift your chest up, looking up to the ceiling. This is cow. Hands can drop to the knees, chin towards chest and look down to your abdomen. This is cat. Rolling through your spine. You can explore here and go at your own pace, moving through cow and cat. If you're curious and want to add a little more, we can add the breath only if this is useful to you. Inhaling cow and exhaling cat. As the spine rolls, inhaling cow and exhaling cat. We will continue this movement for another minute. You can exit this shape at any point, going at your own pace through cow and cat. Whenever you are ready to exit this shape, you can come back to stillness, seated on your mat. If you would like to join me, we will go into bound angle pose or butterfly pose. In seated with legs out extended in front of you, you can bend your knees and draw your heels in toward your pelvis, pressing the soles of your feet together and allow your knees to drop open to both sides. This is bound angle pose. If it's comfortable for you, you can stay here. Or you can go into a reclined bound angle pose by leaning backward, bringing your elbows towards the mat. You can slowly lean all the way back towards the mat. Arms can relax with your palms facing up. Your eyes can either be open or closed for either option, letting your breath occur naturally. We will stay here for 2 minutes. Feel free to exit this shape at any time. 1 more minute. Whenever you're ready to come out of this shape, you can draw your knees together. You can roll to one side and use your hands to press yourself up and seated if you took option B, recline bound angle pose. Coming back to seated on your mat, let's check in. Notice any sensations, maybe notice a change in breath. If you are interested and whenever you are ready, we will go into bridge pose. You can use your blanket, blocks, or pillow for support on your lower back if needed. We will begin by lying on our backs with knees bent and the soles of the feet flat on the floor. Extend your arms on the floor with fingers reaching towards your heels, keeping feet parallel. Now pressing down into the soles of your feet and lifting hips off the floor. You can slide your pillow, block, or blanket directly under your sacrum for support. Letting your breath occur naturally, we will stay here for 2 minutes. Feel free to exit this shape at any time. To come out of this shape, press down into your feet and lift your hips again. Slide the props from under your sacrum and gently lower back to the floor. Then you can roll to one side and use your hands to press yourself up and seated. Great. When and if you are interested, you can either sit in easy pose on your mat with legs crossed, or you can lay down on your mat as we prepare for Shavasana. Your eyes can be open or closed. When you are ready, join me in a 1 minute of silence in Shavasana. We are now at the end of practice. You can open your eyes if they were closed. If you were laying down, you can roll to one side and use your arm strength to come back up to seated. I will end practice with this quote. Healing is a practice. It's not a one-time thing or idea. If I get up and do a bunch of exercises and repeat them, over time my muscles will get stronger. Healing is a practice just like that. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you for all your energies. From my heart to yours, namaste.